Well, here we are, once again, with another upcoming video game with a demo. As some of you may remember from a couple of months ago, I made a video on the demo for Stellar Blade like a week before the game was released, but I'm a different man now. This video will be coming out way before the release of said game. What video game am I talking about today? Well, it's none other than Reynatis. Wait, what? What do you mean this game is releasing on the 27th? Dude, I'm posting this video on the 24th. What the fuck? Are you kidding? Alright, it seems that this game is coming out a little bit closer than I thought. My apologies for that. Again. Reynatis is, I quote, a full-blown, action-packed, magical RPG. That's what Steam says, so I'm just gonna believe them. I first saw the trailer for the game when people were posting about Reynatis not being in the English Nintendo Direct. I watched the trailer, and I thought, oh man, this game is kinda cool. Then, over the months that have passed, and seeing more and more about the game, honestly, the less and less I cared about the game in general. I remember them releasing a trailer that made the game look so bad that it almost made me not want to buy it, period. Luckily, they released a demo, so I can get my hands on the game itself, so I can see if I actually want to spend my money on this game. If you don't want to see the first 30 minutes of the game, then why are you even watching this video, bro? The demo starts off with some introduction shots, showing Shibuya, then showing off some of the main characters. I think this game does a decent job of explaining the setting of the world and what's going on in it. I can't really say that I have an attachment to any character yet because it's the first 30 minutes of the game. The demo starts us off with Sari Nishijima. Sorry, I'm really bad at Japanese. An acting squad leader in the Magic Enforcement Administration, or the MEA for short. A little bit after some of the introductions and the plot getting set up, we finally get to see some good old combat. In my honest opinion, the combat is fine. You only really have one combo string, and that's about it. There are no aerial combat moves, so that kind of sucks. The combat is basically as basic as it gets. You press the attack button and then dodge when something's about to hit you, and then rinse and repeat. The only thing that changes the combat up a little bit is the use of magic. Eventually you will run out of magic and that leaves you defenseless. There are two modes that you have to deal with: Liberation mode and Suppress mode. Liberation mode is where you actually have your weapon and you can fight. And then Suppress mode is where you have no access to your weapon and you have to let your magic recharge so you can fight again. So you either have to sit there and run around waiting for your magic to refill, or you can use a dodge counter to absorb magic from your enemies so you can go back into Liberation mode and fight and defeat the enemy. The combat isn't horrible, but it's just a little too basic for my liking. I still enjoyed the combat, and I'm pretty sure the main game is probably going to have more combos that unlock later, and hopefully some in-air combos come with that as well. That would be nice. The concept of the story is actually pretty interesting so far. I don't think it's groundbreaking stuff, but it's enough to keep me interested. Not much has being said about the story so far, but I think it has a pretty decent amount of potential. I'm excited to see where they're going to go with the story when the game fully releases. I don't really have much to say about the story, so that's the end of that, I guess. Going back a little bit, earlier in the video, I said that they released a trailer for the game that made it look really, really bad. But now that I've actually played it on my TV, how does it look? I will say that it does look pretty decent. The 3D models are a little rough around the edges, but the 2D artwork looks fantastic, and I actually really like the art style. I played the demo on my PS5, so the game looked and ran pretty well, and it looked way better than what it was shown in that trailer. I am planning on playing it on my Switch and then later on my PC, just to see how it handles on those systems. If I do buy the game, I'm most likely going to buy it on PS5, but if the game runs decently well on the Switch, I might buy it on the Switch instead. That's just about all I have to say about the Reynatis demo. I'm still not entirely sold on buying the game day one, as there are a couple things holding me back from buying it. The first reason is that Reynatis is $60 on release, and at the moment I personally do not believe that it is worth the $60 price tag. The second reason is The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom is releasing the literal day before, and I'm super excited to play Echoes of Wisdom as I am a massive Zelda fan. So, in my opinion, Zelda overshadows this game for me. I will eventually buy this game, but probably not at its release. I hope you all enjoyed this video about the Reynatis demo. Did you guys enjoy this demo? And if so, are you going to buy the game? Let me know.